it's time for another summer musical activity. And this is something that you may never have done before, but it's a super fun way to work on your sight reading skills. So, I'm going to play something for you, and those of you who are Disney fans might know this song or be able to recognize it, but with a little bit of a twist. So let's see what you think. What did you think? It kind of sounded just a little bit like Little Mermaid's Under the Sea. But there was something a little bit funny about it. The reason why it sounded not exactly the same was because I played it from the back to the front. Okay, let's try it again and see if you can understand it or hear it this time. Sound better? Yes. Okay, so here is what I did. So what I did was I actually played the song backwards, and here's what I mean. So here's the entire piece of music, and I actually went all the way to the end. So I started on the last measure, and I played the last measure from beginning to end. And then I went to the measure before and played this one here, and then this one here. So you're starting in the beginning of the measure and playing. We're not starting backwards like from this note and playing this way. That would be just a little bit too tough, I think. So you can do that with any song that you have. I have a couple of recommendations, and that is to play a song that you already know really well to begin. Something that's not completely brand new. I mean, you can do this with any song that you want to, but if it's not completely brand new, then you'll be able to just have a frame of reference in your head before you begin. Now, here is an even bigger challenge, and this might be for people who are a little bit more advanced in their piano playing. So we started in the last measure and we went from the back to the front with the activity that we just did. But what if we took our music and completely flipped it upside down? So take your original music and flip it completely over so it's sitting upside down on your music stand, just like this. So we're going to start at the end of the music, which is now the beginning of our music. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so you can see what it looks like. Okay, our original bass clef is going to now be the treble clef. And our original treble clef is now going to be the bass clef. Okay, so you're reading these notes here as our treble clef notes. So those first three notes then are going to be B, D, and F, like this. B, D, F. And you just proceed like that through the whole entire music. All right, here I go. I'm going to play just a few bars of Under the Sea, not only backwards, but upside down. And let's see what it sounds like. Here we go. Well, that was cool. Isn't that fun to hear it in a completely different way? Obviously, it's now new notes. And so it's a completely different song that probably nobody has ever heard before. That was tough, wasn't it? But it's really fun to try things in a new way. And because it's a completely new song now with new notes and even some new rhythms placed in different places, it can inspire some creativity. Maybe you'll hear some harmonies that you've never previously heard before. Actually, probably nobody has heard them before, which is really neat. So remember, if you're trying to play backwards and upside down, make sure that you go down a level. If you have any previous books that we've worked on together, use that, because we don't want this to be something that is really frustrating and upsetting. This is just supposed to be fun. So I would love to see some videos of you trying this out, either playing backwards or playing backwards and upside down. Have a super fun week.